Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafty Canines. I'm Sophie and today is day 25, sounds about right, of my Wipnchat challenge, and we are still knitting the blanket. I got started without you guys, and I also picked up a set of knitting needles in the size that I need. So it's size 11, maybe, that way. Okay, so size 11, and they are huge, okay, like lengthwise. I mean, yeah, they're thick, but yeah. But yeah, the reason that I got started without you guys was because we were watching TV, I think, and I just needed something to keep my hands busy for a little bit to stay awake. And so yeah, I picked these up today, and I've done a little bit of work, but I did want to show you guys how to do an actual cast off. Here, let me scoot you guys out again, because with these, they're huge. But yeah, so I kind of have to sit uncomfortably because they're so long. Okay. Didn't do much work at work today. Did a lot of sitting around. I do not like sitting around. But right now I am completely and utterly exhausted. So as soon as I finish this video and I edit it, I shall post it and go to sleep. And then tomorrow is another day. Hopefully I will get some sleep. But yeah, it is, give me 1 second here, 4:27. And yeah, I got home from work. On my way home from work, I stopped by Hobby Lobby to pick these knitting needles up. Then I got home, I got undressed, and then I took a shower. And then my husband wanted to show me something, and then we sat there and watched TV for a little bit. And like I said, now I am exhausted, and I just needed something to keep my brain occupied. Well, not really my brain. I needed something to keep my hands occupied so that I don't go to sleep. So yeah, this is just me measuring. I know it's not, oh, come on. Not a very scientific, there we go. Scientific way to do it. But I just line up the bottoms, and I've got that much left to go. But I do want to show you guys how to transfer, like, say you hate these knitting needles as much as I am not a big fan of them, and would rather go back to fighting with this unscrewing all the time. So yeah, I would actually rather sit here and fight with this all day long. All day long. But yeah, so I thought that I would wait to transfer it until I was doing the video. If I do not make much sense, I am sorry. I am exhausted. Because sleep is not one of those things that I get a lot of anymore. Okay, so what I like to do is, here's the old one, here's the new one. The one that I'm transferring off of, transferring onto. So they're both the same size, and we're just going to do the regular pattern. So knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one. And in doing so, I am taking the yarn off of the blue one, off of the straight needles, onto my purple one, or my, what do you call this? I don't know. I'll figure out what it's called. If you know, just leave it in the comments, because my brain, no more worky today. But yeah, so this is just the easiest way that I've found. I have found that some people will actually sit here and move all the pieces over, or they'll take this part off and slide it underneath all of the stitches in order to transfer it. And I'm like, why? Why would you take the time to do that when it's just easier there we go, to do this? See? Now it's on here, and it's no longer on here. Now, one reason why this thing pisses me off is, if you didn't notice, when I was doing the last stitch, I almost had to touch you guys, because my knee is in the way. Well, I guess my leg is in the way. Because normally I knit down here, but I can't knit down here because I keep hitting my leg. So yeah. These are gonna go in their pretty little box with the rest of my knitting needles. So if I'm knitting standing up, I guess it'll work, or so, I don't ask me. I do not like that one bit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm a little tired today. Okay. So, now we will just continue on these, because why not? Again, I don't like those knitting needles. I think it's just the length is just bleh. And because I can't knit comfortably, it just irks me, okay? But yeah, so, since I need a little more concentration whenever I'm stitching these together, I decided that I would not stitch these together today. I would wait until tomorrow to stitch all these together. And because I keep messing up whenever I'm doing the cast off, I thought that I would show you guys how you're supposed to do it, not just how I correct my mess ups. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, so it's supposed to get chilly tomorrow. I am not excited about that one bit. But I will probably wear the same uniform that I wore today, tomorrow. Just because I didn't get it dirty at all. I legitimately did more sitting and waiting than I did actually working. Like, my truck had to go in for service, and that took 2.5 hours. And then I did my pre-trip check, which took about an hour. So there's 3.5 hours done. Then I waited around for an hour to get loaded. So now we're at 4.5 hours. Then you got lunch for 30 minutes. So now we're at 5 hours. Then I had to sit around for another hour while we were checking the loads. So I think we're at 6 hours now. So about a grand total of 3 hours of work on a 9-hour shift. So yeah. But tomorrow I may stay late. because I do have a rental job tomorrow. So we will see what happens tomorrow. And I really should do post-it notes or something to know what day video I am doing, because I'm getting very, very bad at remembering what videos I'm on. So, yeah. Alright. What else do we have? I don't have much of anything. Oh, a lot of people commented about my uniform today. They were all excited that I'm an official employee now. See, I'm literally checking every time that this string gets on this side of the work, just because I don't want to mess up again. And I probably will, because that's just... I told my brain, no worky today. My brain went to bed halfway through work today. Oh, but I did do 2 400-piece jigsaw puzzles while I was at work. Well, on my phone, okay? They don't actually have jigsaw puzzles up at work. But while I was at work waiting, I played a jigsaw puzzle. Well, 2 different jigsaw puzzles on my phone. They were 400 piece. So they kept me busy for a good minute. So now that I'm home, I've got to charge my phone, because when I left work, it was at 20%. Because I sat there playing on my phone most of the day. So yeah. Fun stuff. Alright. This might be the one. Well, not this row, but the next row. That way you guys can actually see what a cast off looks like without me messing it up. I am very good at messing things up. Most of the time I fix it, but sometimes it's just not happening. Okay. Oh, and I did cut myself today. You see the little cut? Yeah, that happened today. And I don't even remember what I cut it on. I just know that I saw a little bit of blood, and I was like, liquid bandage to the rescue. Yeah. But I mean, because I work in dirt, or around dirt, I decided that putting liquid bandage on there was a good idea. Okay. So let's see here. We are at... That looks to be the end. Do we want to count it just to make sure? Yeah, why not? Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and here's gonna be 18. Okay. Let's double check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Why does that have more? I may or may not have counted wrong. Give me a second here. Okay, does that look like it needs... Yeah, it looks like it needs another set. Okay. So I can count today. I can. I thought that I couldn't for a minute there. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do one more back and forth. And knowing my luck, because I swapped needles at least once, I will be off. Just because that's what we're working with today. I did notice that this one stretches more than the other one. Like, really a lot more, but I'm hoping that's just in my head. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, and I noticed that I got a new subscriber, so thank you so much to whomever you may be. I really do appreciate you subscribing. And I also appreciate likes and comments. And I am so sorry that I am yawning this much. But yeah, I will go to bed here in just a little bit. I promise. You know what? I want to check it again. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm starting to get paranoid at this point about me messing up. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so let's do this row, and then we will cast off, and then I will let you guys go, because at least one of us needs to get some sleep. But yeah. Oh, so I did sign up for health insurance and everything today. So that was fun. So now I just need to find our marriage license or certificate or whatever to turn into my boss people's, well, turn into HR, so that he can be added to my profile. I don't know. To my benefits. There you go, benefits. Okay. I am going to grab a drink real quick because, yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright. So, now we're going to cast off, and we're going to cast off correctly because we counted and we made sure this side is on this side and this tail is on that side and everything else. And we made sure that it's the correct length and the correct height and width and everything else. Okay, so to cast off, I am just going to cast off in knit stitches because I like the way that it looks, and because whenever I've tried to do it in alternating stitches or rib stitch, you know, what I've got going on in my pattern right now, I have been able to mess it up. I don't know if it's because it's supposed to be the opposite since you're transferring it over, or if I'm just not following directions correctly. I don't know. So, therefore, we just knit the cast off because that just makes sense to me. Okay. And we're almost done. And then we will have 2 green and 4 red, I think. So that's when we sit here and we go, well, do we want to make it Or how wide do we want to make this? And what do we want to make it? Like, I've already decided that I'm going to do a checker pattern. But is it going to be a rug? Is it going to be a blanket? Is it going to be double-sided? Which I kind of like the idea of, but if I do double-sided, then I've got to go pick up yarn. Well, I've got to go pick up yarn anyway, but I've got to pick up more yarn if I do double-sided. Oh, you see that? That one had a stowaway. Okay, you see that? Let me slide that. See that? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. So what I did there is I just transferred it over and then I put it back. That's part of the problem of using this kind of yarn. But I like this yarn. Well, at least for this project, I like this yarn. For clothing types, I like the ultra soft or whatever it's called. I don't remember. But yeah, it's really soft. It's almost silky. And right now we're having difficulties. There we go. Alright. We're almost done. And we're messing up. Oh. Sorry, I lost track because I was trying to get the yarn out of my way, I guess? I don't know. Okay. So, let's see if we can officially complete this right here. Do both fingers like that. Just gonna wrap that around. We dropped our knitting needle because we are a special cookie today. Okay, and then we're gonna go in here and then slide that through and there, and then we will cut it about there and slide this all the way through, like that. And there you have an actual correctly done. I thought I messed that up there for a second. Correctly done cast off. So they are the same size. There we go. And everything else. Well, I will let you guys go from here. I am going to go to bed here in a little bit. Just need to edit and upload and yeah. Alright, so have a great rest of your week, even though, you know, it is Thursday, so it's not a very long week to continue or to complete. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye!